Hi guys, it's 2:47 and I have some news that I'd like to share with you guys about a turn in my journey. So let me go grab exactly what I'm talking about because it arrived last night and actually this morning, right before I went to work, it arrived and I stuck it right in the fridge and I'm planning on doing that first dose right now. So you're probably wondering, what the hell is this girl talking about? Well, August 7th, I will be 8 years post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I had VSG August 7th, 2017 in LaGrange, Georgia with Dr. Wesley Turton while we were living in Phoenix City, Alabama. So we drove over there, had the surgery. My highest weight was 400 pounds. I lost 225 pounds in total. 125 pounds of that weight loss was lost prior to me having VSG surgery. I ended up going from 400 pounds to 375 pounds. Then I hit a 3-year weight loss stall. And I spoke with my husband and told him that if I couldn't lose the weight on my own, that I was going to consider VSG surgery, which we discussed it. I tried every method possible, and I got down to 275 pounds on my own. After that, I had my VSG surgery. I got down to 175 pounds through my utilization of my tool, cardio, the restrictions, and everything. Everything was beautiful. Then in 2019, I suffered a chemical pregnancy, miscarriage from that, and attempted suicide. I went through therapy and recovered from that. Then the pandemic hit, working as a healthcare worker, the whole thing. Then after they lifted the traveling restrictions for the pandemic, went down to Florida, came back, then I found out I was pregnant. And from my lowest weight of 175 pounds, I maintained 185, 190 pounds. That was my weight. That was my happy place. That's where I want to get back to again. Finding out I was pregnant, then delivered my son in 2022 at 250 pounds. So I gained back almost 82 pounds, almost 100 pounds, you could say. So where does that leave me right now? I've been trying for the past 3 years every method possible that I knew to have worked prior. It's not working anymore. I've shared a couple of things that I've tried on here, and I'm at my wit's end. I did start taking my vitamins again. I'm on a couple of antibiotics. I'm on a couple of allergy medications, plus my vitamins, plus my anxiety medications, and I had to have surgery April 1st for a meniscus repair. So, where are we as of today? Well, I'm getting to it. Okay. I went online. I've been seeing a couple of VSG bariatric content creators, whether they're a year or two out or more like me, that instead of going for a revision, which I have been thinking about, but I just don't want to go through the process of another surgery again. I just had knee surgery. And physically, I can't do that because I have a 3-year-old. Okay. So I opted for a GLP-1. I signed up with ro.co, and I went through the process and got approved with them, not through my insurance. This is all coming out of pocket. And my supplies came this morning. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me on this journey. I will be taking my shots every Friday night, roughly around this time here, between 3 and later, when I get out of work at 2 o'clock. I'm doing my shot. So let me go ahead and prepare everything, wash my hands, get started to do my first dose of a compound semaglutide for a GLP-1. So inside this little baggie, I have all my supplies for 4 weeks. I'm going to be doing one injection every week. Here is the medicine vial that it came in. And this is the compound semaglutide vial here. I will be keeping it inside this medicine vial for safety reasons and also to keep it from being exposed to too much light in the refrigerator. So I have that. I have enough syringes. I have the cap that goes on top of the vial to keep it sanitary. It also came with alcohol prep pads. That way I can clean myself and also the vial. And it also comes with how to administer the injection. Plus, I downloaded the Row app as well, so I can go ahead and I can keep in contact with my team that's going to be helping me on this journey. So let me go ahead and prep, and I'll be right back. So, have to clean off the vial. I'm going to be starting at 0.8. Now I'm going to clean my injection site. It said anywhere not around the belly button, so we'll go over here, being that I do my blood thinner injections, that I only have a couple more injections of those to do. I'm not going to do it here, so we're going to do it roughly maybe about here. Wipe it clean, let it dry a little bit. Take this, and inject. Any blood, if there is not, but that was my first injection of a compound semaglutide. So it says to go ahead, wipe this off, place a cap on it, put it back in here, put it in the fridge for when I do my injection next week. So follow me along on this journey and I'll let you know how my symptoms and everything go. But we're starting this today. My goal is to get back to my lowest goal weight that I had while I was not taking any type of GLP-1 or anything outside of surgery.